Is there a fly in here?
I'm parched.
I am very parched. And guess what?
What?
It's late at night. We're recording later so we can divulge in some adult beverages. The DiCaprio's back.
And for everyone who hasn't tuned in yet, this is your first time. We're a big fan of a beverage that we kind of ourselves. Oh, here he goes. Ooh.
A little bit of the
bubbly. So a drink that we coined ourselves called the DiCaprio. So it's a limoncello, champagne, or prosecco in this case. And yeah, goes down. We usually put some
ice
in it, some either soda water or lemonade, but it's been a long day. It's been an emotional ride lately on the show, so.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
Cheers, mate.
Welcome to episode 8 of Boys Cry 2.
Absolutely mental.
Oh,
what you saw that.
Oh, that's so good. I love it so much.
We would love you guys to adopt this drink like we've adopted it. Every Monday or Friday that you tune in and watch, get yourself a DiCaprio from the kitchen. Settle down and join us.
So, crushed ice, limoncello, prosecco, or champagne. Depends how much of a baller you are.
If you're feeling fancy or you're celebrating, get the champers on the go.
And top it up with a bit of lemonade or soda water. Enjoy. Delicious.
When I'm not watching the show or filming the show, my favourite time to enjoy a beverage, like the DiCaprio, is with the takeaway.
Oh, yeah.
With the takeaway. And we've just actually sank a takeaway ourselves.
I'm so full.
What did we have, mate?
The whole chain of KFC. The whole branch was cooked up.
I think the vat to close.
What did you have to order? What did you actually order?
I ordered 2 12-piece boneless feasts. So that's like 24 pieces of chicken, 8 fries, 4 mash, 2 coleslaw, 2 gravy, 2 large popcorn chickens, and then an extra wrap for me.
Extra burg for me.
Oh, yeah?
I feel like such a fat.
And then barbecue Kansas bites as well.
3 boxes of them?
Yeah, 3.
Stingy with the sauce, though. KFC. Gravy as well.
But if you are watching KFC, hello.
You know the drill.
So yeah, absolutely loved it. But it's something we haven't done too much of, in our time, is eat. As weird as that is to say. Actually eat with each other, order which is absolutely mental. Why do you think that is?
What do you mean? Like, why have we never ordered food?
When we lived together, we never. Apart from me being tight at the time.
I just think I was still a hound, and I probably would have had takeaway every night. But you were a creature of habit.
True.
Chicken and couscous every night.
Yeah.
The paint watched you dry.
No, but it was a weird period in my life. It was a habit that I kind of got into and then obsessed about. Because throughout my teens, into my late teens, I was a monster.
Big emo boy.
Yeah.
Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Anyway.
Like I was over 16 stone at 16. Like proper whopper. And then I think the year I met you, I might have even been quite big when I actually did meet you, when I first started college.
We're massive. You had a bit of chunk.
I think I was coming down. But one day I just woke up and just thought, oh, what the f*** are you doing? And then just completely did the reverse. Starved myself. Didn't work out. Then just lived on chicken and couscous. Like literal like one meal a day vibes.
About 10 years.
10 years. For 2 years maybe. But like the weight loss was just so dramatic. Went from, like I said, 16 stone, 38 waist, right down to probably single figures in such a short amount of time. Went down to like a 26 waist maybe. Extra small t-shirts.
What did your parents think or your family think when you were just dropping weight? Were they concerned? They're like,
no. It was weird because it was so positive. Even like people I'd meet like in the street that I knew from school, they'd be like, "Oh wow, you look so good." It's like people just don't like fat people. Wow, straight up. Like, but I went to the other end of the scale. Like, you knew me when I was. You could fit your hand around my arm. So thin.
When you say people don't like fat people, you mean people are quicker to judge fat people.
Straight up.
You know, he's not slagging off anyone who loves a large meal.
No, you know what I mean. And yeah, it was super positive. Like, people didn't recognize me, so I imagine it was like the kind of weirdness and glee in the, oh my God, no, you Dan?
Dan?
Yeah.
Is that you?
I wasn't an emo anymore. I got rid of the fringe. And yeah, I went to the complete other end of the scale. Obsessively so. Worryingly so. You know, you could see bones. And then it was a gradual kind of journey of getting out of that as well.
Walking around Asda, Halloween, they're putting them back on the shelf.
People keep hanging me on doorways for some reason.
These new ones are realistic.
Honestly, the amount of Mexican weddings that I've to walk back from over night time. Yeah, it was wild. And then, you know, I think like mentally, I always still saw myself as big and fat. And even to this day, that never leaves you, I don't think. Even going so drastically there, knowing where I was as well, knowing how small I got, I still saw myself as big then.
Yeah.
And I do now, you know, some days. And I don't think it'll ever leave, like that kind of body dysmorphia side of things. I get, you know, different things creeping now.
Once you've been to Big Boy Mountain.
Yeah.
Kind of live there.
Yeah, 100%. It's a one-way ticket. And you never leave. So the Hotel California.
Big boys.
But then, you know, when we got to uni, I still was kind of on that diet, but we started working out together. Like, you got me into working out. And then we did that religiously. And I think through, I guess, educating myself and knowing what a diet should be, I guess maybe for me, you know, working that out, what do I need now? Now I'm doing this, X, Y, Z. I want to try and get here. That's when I started to actually eat like a normal person. 3 meals a day, you know, and so on. But it's a journey, you know, it's a journey. I'm still on it now. So went to the opposite end of the scale, like I said, single figures. And now I weighed myself yesterday and I'm back up to 16 stone now. But it's a completely different 16 stone, you know? That's why it's a journey.
You've definitely got a lot more muscle.
Oh, well, yeah, 100%. Like, absolutely.
We all have a bit of extra baggage, but it comes with the territory.
This 16 stone does not look like the 16 stone when I was a teenager.
Yeah. Come full circle.
Absolutely. And even now, like, I know that there's still such a long way to go to get where I guess I'd ideally want to be.
So what's the end goal of the year?
It's difficult. It's difficult. I don't see a certain picture of what the end goal is. I just love being big.
Yeah.
I like the confidence that comes with it. I like the way that it makes me feel. I love burping on a podcast.
I like this drink.
And yeah, like, I don't know. Like, I just want people to know that, you know, I go church, mass, you know.
Terrific play on words.
I guess there is no end goal. It just keeps, you know, I set myself little stupid goals, like the size of clothes. Like I don't wear, you know, I'm large and extra large now, and then I was like, oh, maybe we can push it to get into just extra large. Like my denim jacket that you've seen me wear, that's an extra large, and like I'll start to feel that. So, oh, maybe I'm an extra large now. I don't know. It's weird. Maybe that's not healthy. I'm not too sure, but
I suppose you have to be careful.
Yeah,
both
for
ways.
sure. No, absolutely. But then I don't know when to kind of step back. So maybe I don't have a goal. I just kind of set myself these little goals with the way that I feel, I guess.
Which is the most important thing.
Yeah.
You know, being comfortable in your own skin, I think, should be everyone's objective.
No, absolutely. No matter how you look, and what your goals are, as long as you're comfortable. That's the thing that you've got to acknowledge. I mean, there's been times now when I haven't been comfortable. Like if I'm bulking, for instance, and I know that I've gone too far, and you do just feel the absolute worst. And you just think, when's this going to end? Like, not like that.
We're back on suicide again.
But yeah, I mean, to answer it, I don't really have a goal yet, and I don't really know how to get myself around to setting that. Like, you know, I don't know what's realistic. I don't know what is, I don't know, not convenient, but you know, like what's realistic. Yeah.
I don't know. I think it goes back to being comfortable in your own skin. I think when you achieve that, you can start setting new goals. Because up here is the most important thing. You know, it's what we are big advocates for. Advocate. We are big advocates for playback. Makes me sound a little bit the goo sometimes. But yeah.
So what about yourself, mate? Tell me about your own little journey.
Well, this fart.
There's my croc. I'm wearing Crocs.
So those who aren't watching, it's just an audio-based podcast. That was a croc.
For those who are watching, there's my croc.
He's got a daisy on his croc. You know why? His dog is called Daisy.
What have we said about using that f***ing word on this podcast?
But, yeah, my journey. So, let's talk a little bit about where I want to be now.
All right.
And I feel I want to be comfortable in my own skin. I want to be able to walk around my house with my top off. Because I can't do that. Even on my own presence, I can't do it. And I think that's self-consciousness from how I used to look years ago. And my constant yo-yoing with weight. Like, especially now, I can't eat nothing without seeing change. That's legit, with his belly or hips. Like, I need to be super strict. And yeah, I do struggle with that. But yeah, my focus at the minute is being sound of mind and comfortable in my own skin. But I have been going back to the gym.
You have. It was what I was going to ask. How are you finding it?
I'm enjoying it again. And I've got that little fire in my belly again. I think it's after we went. I enjoyed it. I saw how much you were enjoying it. And that's infectious.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm going to commit to this again. And I have been consistent for the past month, 4 or 5 days a week, minimum. You know, consistent. I'm getting stronger. I'm noticing differences between like my chest upwards. Oh, face is looking a bit thinner. But yeah, that's the goal at the minute, and the commitment to fasting. I've been off and on, which isn't good, and that's something I'm really struggling with at the moment. I want to fast, but the second I get a little bit of stress, anything, I just look for little rushes, which is detrimental to me. I can't, and then I'll beat myself up afterwards. It's a wild process, but I will stick to it. But that being said, I'm really proud for sticking to the gym and learning to enjoy it again, because I feel like that's a really important first step.
No, 100%. I mean, I've noticed change in you. You know, even from the little updates that you've been doing on WhatsApp, which is something that is new to me. I've never really had that relationship with you, with anyone, to be honest, and it's something that's spurred me on a little bit as well, because even I've been updating you. Like, you know, I send you the odd picture here and there of I guess how I'm feeling or looking in a particular morning, and it's nice, man. It's nice to have that kind of board to kind of bounce what I'm feeling at that particular moment, because it spurs me on. You know, and if when you send me something, or you send me a picture, or you tell me how sick your workout was, that makes me want to go to the gym, man.
It's nice because it's infectious.
Yeah.
He's doing well. He's sticking at it. It's letting the other person know I'm feeling good. When we're sending stuff like that, it says I'm mentally feeling good.
That's confidence in a message. Yeah.
And it can... But you went back to the last episode saying, like, you thought you were going to hear bad news about me. You know, and constant worrying. If you would get something like that off me, subconsciously...
I don't need to check in.
You know? Yeah. And I feel like there's mental layers to it, you know? So yeah, I think we're smashing it. And I want to thank you for going with me that time and giving me the kick up the arse. I feel like I need it, and now I'm fully motivated again. So
I'm so glad to hear it, bro, because I know how much we did enjoy it when we used to do it with each other. Yeah. And I know that all you needed was maybe to just have a little bit of that again to get back on track with it, and yeah, like you said, just have a little kick to kind of let it roll on, because it's having an effect. You know, I see how happy, or you know, situations are a lot more managed now with the way that you're feeling. You know, maybe because you have got an outlet that you can just go and let off some steam, or
it's getting that confidence back as well. Yeah. I miss being myself, and being insecure has affected the way I think, the way I am. It's affected my charisma. It's affected everything that I kind of prided myself on, you know. But we're getting there.
Yeah, no, for sure. What like little goals do you have at the gym?
This sounds quite straightforward, but completing the workout, not skipping exercises or giving up. Like staying in that one exercise till I've finished the amount of sets, the amount of reps. I'm staying there till it's done. Not, I'll just go and do something else. No, stick to the routine. Consistency. You know, I've heard that for the longest time, consistency. And it could not be truer. Yeah. You know, so it's getting through the workout, completing it, because I feel so good when I've completed what I've written down before I've gone, you know. And that's my focus at the minute. And my other focus is need to stick to my diet. It's driving me crazy, you know. I will have little breaks when I see you.
I'm a bad influence.
But yeah, but like, if I don't have those treats, I'll write it off anyway. So it's going to happen. That's life, it's normal.
You can't deprive yourself either.
And it's good for the metabolism every so often. Kicks into second gear.
That, just not depriving yourself, because then you are going to start to hate it. Like you need that little treat. Like I've said, I almost treat the weekends as like a load couple of days. Like I'll admit I eat like a on the weekends.
Yeah.
Like I don't filter anything. I don't count anything. If I want it, I'll eat it.
Yeah.
But that's just because I'm so strict in the week. You know, Monday to Friday, I'm so strict because I know what I need to get me through the week, to get through my workouts, to get through my workout goals. And you know, when I get to the weekend, I know that my body's dead because I've absolutely killed it that week. So I deserve what I want. You know, I'm not competing. I'm not going on a stage at the weekend. I don't need to look, you know, ripped out my mind. What's that for? I'm not doing that. So I'm going to allow myself to have something that I want, even if it is for that momentary piece of happiness. That's a reward for working my absolute bollocks off that week.
Yeah.
And it's hard, man. Like, I kill myself in the week.
You love to see it.
Like abuse my body. But it feels good. It feels the best. Like, people moan about, like, DOMs and that, like...
Good for the ego, I think.
Love it, bro.
I've worked hard.
Yeah.
I ache for a reason.
I want it to be sore. If I wake up 2 days later from a workout and I'm not sore, I'll be thinking...
I'm going back now. I'm doing it again.
Yeah.
I'm lift heavier as well.
Straight up. I'm going to be thinking, why is that not hurting?
I wish I had that skinny boy thing. You know, like the compound way, when the kid is as much as possible. Love that.
I think he catches up with them at some point.
You reckon?
You don't get away that easy.
Diabetes catches up.
Yeah. No legs.
I was at school, right? I used to have dinner money, £2 a day. And I used to walk to Summerfield, my mate. And for dinner, they used to sell packs of 12 donuts. And I used to eat all that.
So you used to be a skinny boy?
No.
Oh.
I've always had it. Like year 8 to 10, I was fat. Used to eat blubber. Yeah, and proper man tits. And then, onto year 10, started having sex. Too busy to eat, to be honest.
Just eating pussy?
Shagging. Shagging the sixth formers.
Pedos?
Pedos? Yeah, could be. Alright. Funny story. Speaking of that, I did a school play once. It was the Wizard of Oz. I was cast as the lion. I've told you this.
It rings a bell.
I was cast as the lion. And there's this year 11 girl cast as a scarecrow.
How old were you?
15?
You're 10.
Yeah, 15. She was 16. I lost my virginity to her.
Good man.
The excuse was, come into my house, we'll watch The Wizard of Oz, study, ended up losing my virginity, and then I didn't look back. Food was a thing of the past.
Just puss now.
Puss? I was a sex machine.
The cowardly lion.
Man, I was dead good. Really good moment with my dad there.
Oh, go on.
Because, I'm not just saying it, the performance was bang on.
The sex or the Wizard of Oz?
Wizard of Oz, mate. Stay with it. Dad wasn't in the wardrobe. Go on, son. You've got your away. You're a man now, boy.
You just had to go, I don't want to.
Have another Johnny, son. Who's that in the wardrobe? It's not my dad. No, he's dead.
Yeah. What's the story about your dad anyway?
Oh yeah, sorry. Basically, I kicked ass, man. I killed it.
As the lion.
I was a don. Right? I'm not joking. Nearly after every line, people would clap and laugh. It was hard to get through the performance. It was that good. I'm not just blowing smoke up my own arse. But at the end of the show, my dad stood up for everybody. He was clapping on it though. I've got the visual. I remember that forever. It's such a nice little moment.
That's so sweet, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know why I had to tell that story, but
It's nice. It linked to the Cowardly Lion sex story, so
Cowardly Lion and sex. That's in the title somewhere.
it's a good sketch. The Cowardly Lion trying to have sex.
It's a Family Guy cutaway.
Yeah.
It is. I thought you said you had sex before. I haven't. I don't want to have sex. I'm gay.
Coward.
Coward. I love that word. It's one of my favourite insults.
Coward.
Coward. Used to say it all the time. Coward.
What were we talking about?
What do you mean? What now?
I forgot.
What, the gym?
Was it the gym?
Yeah. I'm not pissed, by the way.
A little bit.
A little bit.
I put way too much limoncello in this.
Oh, a lot of limoncello. And it's what? Dead air.
It's riveting.
30%.
30.
Yeah. Enjoy responsibly.
Nope.
No, it's delicious. I'm having it all.
It's delicious. Brilliant.
So, Dan.
Go on.
The end game, I think we should both agree on. We're comfortable in our own skin.
I like what you said about walking around with your top off. It's something that I started to do. Probably a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
Around the apartment. Yeah. Something that I started to do. So maybe subliminally though, I think I just started doing it, which I probably never would have before, about being self-conscious. Yeah. Still thinking I'm that like fat boy that I guess I grew up as. But yeah, no, I like that, mate. I like that. It means more than, having 22-inch biceps and a 58-inch chest, like realistically what you're going to do that. What is the important thing is being comfortable in your own skin.
Unless you're going to compete, which you see those people on stage are the most unhealthy inside.
Well, that's where I was, you could be the most miserable person in the world. Like, we're talking about happiness, mental well-being in what we're doing. And that's probably the most important thing, being comfortable in your own skin and happy whilst you're doing it.
So let's agree to do that.
Absolutely, bro.
Being comfortable in your own skin.
Hear, hear.
A lot of limoncello in that.
Delicious. Oh.
Delicious.
So what does being comfortable in your own skin mean to you?
Taking my top off.
How does that look?
Just to lose all the flab.
Mm.
Tone up. Decent chest. See some arms. Bit of bab. Nola's awake. My daughter.
The baby monitor. Where is it?
It's there. She's there. Play her. My daughter just woke up.
We're on babysitting duties.
Yeah.
I was filming the pod.
So, girls cry. Boys cry too.
No, but really.
That's all, guys. Being a parent.